The Forgotten Garden. Once upon a time, there was a garden where autumn winds danced with the leaves. This garden held memories of days when roses blushed red and violets wore purple. But now, branches stood bare, the soil lay cracked and flower petals had faded. It was as if time had touched this place more harshly than anywhere else. At the edge of this garden, nestled among the roots of an oak tree, was a tiny home. Here lived a little ant named Andy, who grew up listening to his mother's stories. Every evening she would begin, "Long ago, these lands were covered with golden sunflowers." She'd whisper, "The buzz of bees, the dance of butterflies." It was all like a song. As Andy listened, he stepped out of his home, longing to hear that melody echo in his ears. When he took his first step, the rustling of dry leaves beneath his feet startled him. Blinking, he looked around. Wilted tulips, drooping daisies. The vibrant colors his mother described were gone. At that moment, his tiny heart raced as he made a vow. "This garden will sing again. I promise." As Andy began digging the soil, he spotted a rusty wheel. He scraped, he pulled, and finally unearthed a small wooden car. He smiled at it. Maybe this car belonged to children who played here long ago, he thought. He cleaned it with fallen leaves. The next day, he met Bella the butterfly. Bella fluttered down beside him with her purple wings. "Why are you working so hard?" she asked. Andy replied, "My mother told me how beautiful this garden once was. I want flowers to bloom here again." Bella chirped, "I'll help. I have lovely flower seeds in my home." As they planted the seeds, Max the squirrel leaped down from the branches. "Hey, what are you doing?" he called. Andy explained, "We're reviving the garden. If we plant these seeds, flowers will grow." Max wagged his tail. "I'll carry water," he shouted. The three worked together. Andy dug the soil, Bella placed the seeds, and Max carried water in his mouth. But that evening, dark clouds gathered. When raindrops began to fall, Andy worried. What if the seeds get washed away? Max declared, "Let's dig trenches to stop the water." By dawn, the rain had stopped, but a large puddle flooded the garden. Thanks to Max's trenches, the seeds were safe. The next day, however, wind swept through. Bella panicked. "The seeds will fly away." Andy cried, "Quick, cover them with leaves and branches." Together, they shielded the seeds. Weeks later, the first sprouts peeked through the soil. Bella flapped her wings joyfully. "Look, the flowers are blooming." Andy placed the wooden car in the center of the garden. "Now this is our playground." Max yelled, "Let's race." They pushed the car, laughed, and ran. That night, Andy hugged his mother. "The garden is just like you described," he said. His mother asked, "You didn't do this alone, did you?" Andy replied, "I couldn't have done it without Bella and Max." The next morning, rabbits and ladybugs joined them. They danced around the flowers and played with the car. The forgotten garden had become a place where everyone found joy. As his mother watched from their home, she whispered, "This garden came alive not just with flowers, but with hearts." From that day on, a song rose from the garden at dawn. The sound of sprouting seeds, the rustle of dancing leaves, and the melody of friendship's laughter. Andy knew this song would never fade. For this was no longer the forgotten garden. It was the garden of joyful hearts.